This is based on the lecture from Dr. Lee. Okay, so today I just want to go over why Atomy is possible. So if you have a singlest like a doubt, am I doing it right? Is it possible that people say Atomy is impossible, but I'm not really feeling it? So this is a time for you to refresh your passion for Atomy. Okay, so why Atomy is impossible? Okay, so first reason why Atomy is possible, there is no sunk cost. And I think I shared many times, this is one of the reasons that I say yes to Atomy when I had a great experience with Hemohim. And when I was listening to some of the lectures by the leaders and the CEO Hangi Park, and this was the biggest portion. I don't want to invest a big capital to do business because I cannot get 100% guarantee whether I'll be successful or not. But in case if I fail, I don't want to lose the money that I invested. So I don't want to get involved all that situation. So as soon as I found out there is no risk involved in a big picture, there is no sunk cost involved, I said, you know what? Why not? But to help you understanding with the sunk cost, okay, let's make an example. I want to open up a clothing store. Can I open up without any capital? You need to pay the rent. First of all, even if you're doing it at home, you're gonna sell your clothes online. You need to have a certain domain. So you need to create a website. Unless you're a professional graphic designer, or if unless you're really good at creating a website, you probably need to hire somebody to create for you. I shared last time that when I search like what's a minimum that I need to pay for the people who can create a website, $5,000. And for me to have a certain website that I can easily share to other people, I still need to pay for that. So all of that will cost me minimum $10,000. Okay, top of that, in order for me to sell clothes, I need to have some stock. Right? I mean, people start ordering it. I mean, as soon as I open my website, let's say people start ordering some clothes. But what if I don't have any stock with me, right? So before I start the business, everything has to be ready. The payment system, the website has to be on. I need to have some stuff. Let's say I'm not opening my clothing store online. I'm gonna open up in a retail, right? Offline store. But let's say I need to find a store. I need to think about the interior. Even though I don't decorate it fancy, I still need hangers. I need certain stuff. Make it looks like a clothing store. So in order for me to make certain one clothing store to do my business, I need to invest some money. But the thing is, what if this business doesn't go well? If I spend, let's say, $5,000 for interior, when I close this clothing business, can I take away the $5,000? Gone already. That's a sunk cost. It's gone already. The money disappeared already. Same as a restaurant business, right? Even though you hire a popular chef, you have a great reputation, your business is doing so well, but in the time when if you didn't make lots of profit, so you need to close your restaurant business, what will happen? Furniture that you purchase, you're not going to sell it on the same price. You're going to sell it on the low price, or maybe there's nobody to buy, so you just need to throw it out. All the money that you have invested for the interiors, it's gone. But think about that. Since we're not investing anything to do the business except the money you spend to buy the product, there is no sunk cost. And to many people, this is the biggest portion why they decided to do Atomy. People who did people who experienced it with traditional business before, they're scared of losing their money. But Atomy, we don't have any. Some people, they say, oh, I lost the money with Atomy. I think it's a wrong way of explaining, because I asked them, how did you lose your money? Even if you have purchased a 20 boxes of Hemoim, that's consumable. You can consume it. Even if you have purchased a 10 boxes of toothbrush, you can give it away as a gift, right? Instead of buying other gift, you can give that toothbrush, or even you can use it to yourself. So to me, Atomy doesn't really have any sunk, right? So that's the one big reason why Atomy is possible, and many people jumping into Atomy business. And I believe this is the one of the most important thing. The products are luxury for the masses. Simple word that we know it, masstige strategy. And the three product, I mean, we have so many different product, but I didn't have a time to put all pictures of all the product that we have. Hemohem, you know how much is the accumulative sale for Hemohem? Once you mention the number, people will say, oh, really? That many people purchased hemohim so far? Anybody remember? It's not accurately up to date until last year. I believe like based on 2023, how much is the cumulative sales? Pauline, do you know?
No, I do not know. Billion.
Yes, $2 billion.
Okay.
2 billion. So like I mentioned, it's not really accurate, up-to-date information. So including 2024, including 2025, I'm sure it's going to be exceeding that number. So a cumulative sale for Hemohim, 2 billion, more than 2 billion. And if people, even people don't know much about it, Atomy, they know this yellow toothpaste. And this yellow toothpaste, something you're not going to find in all organic store, any other stores, because in order for them to make this bee wax, that's what we call it, bee propolis, right? So to make that wax water soluble, it's patented toothpaste. And that technology came from Kerry, Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, right?
Yeah.
Where Hemoimis created it. And the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, Kerry, it's not owned by Atomy, or they didn't create to sell Atomy product. It's a government institution. They run the facility funded by the government. And 50% of the electricity used in Korea are generated from the Kerry. And Kerry have a different department where they're talking about the nuclear energy, and I think they also talk about the like some different types of energy. But they also have a biotechnology section where they're trying to come up with better beans, different types of rice to promote the health of general public in Korea. So they not only talk about the nuclear energy. So they're talking about the different types of technology. So when we're talking about the technology level, something no other company can duplicate or come up to the similar level. And this is the information that I heard from the scientists working at Kerry, from one of the seminar. Even scientists from NASA annually, they are coming to Kerry to learn certain technology. So that simply explains that we probably have advanced technology than NASA, right? And our popular skincare set, absolute skincare set. I came to Korea probably 9 years ago. So at that time, we didn't have absolute skincare set. We only had a six skincare set, not even Fame. And six skincare set in here, people talk about, oh, it's a herbal skincare. And some people that I have shared that six skincare set, oh, you know what? My face doesn't go well with the herbal skincare. I don't like the scent of the herbal skincare. So I was a bit disappointed because at the time I was pretty new in Atomy, and I wasn't really sure how to convince them. But now whenever I try to share Atomy skincare set, and if I hear the word, oh, you know what, I'm not good with the herbal skincare, I ask them, what's your definition by herbal skincare? Do you smell herb when you use Atomy skincare set? I heard atomy based on natural ingredient. Yes, natural ingredient, but not typically on the herbs. And when you open up, you're not gonna smell anything. So I brought the Fame skincare set. I let them give it a try, and I asked them to check the color of the Fame skincare. Oh, are you sure this is based on like a natural ingredient? Yes, because what they have experienced, I'm sure some of you might know. Seolhwasu. Seolhwasu is one of the popular brand in Korea. As soon as you open the jar, you smell ginseng. So people who love ginseng will definitely use that. But I think more people don't like to. They don't enjoy smelling ginseng when they open up the jar. So I think they were expecting something similar from Atomy skincare set. So when I give them, why don't you give it a try with the ampule? And I had a box of Fame skincare set with me. So I asked them to give it a try. Are you sure this is a herbal ingredient base? Yes. So I said, and just don't assume this is just a typical skincare. The technology we have used is very different, and you can see that you're not smelling anything, and the ingredient that we have included on both the skincare, something you really cannot compare with others. Okay, so I think it's really important to, at least show the product or find out why they don't like it. Because I think I mentioned it when people say, oh, I don't like this, or I don't like having because of that before. Oh, okay. But now I ask them, why? What taste? What about the taste? Or if you don't like the taste, there's a solution to it. Dilute it with the water. Still, at the end, if they reject you, that's fine. but at least I change the image of Atomy product. So that's what we need to do. Let's not get scared by rejections. We need to speak up for Atomy product and Atomy company. And this one, last time I mentioned that this is a 9-second skincare, and I'm just waiting whether that number has been shortened. Okay, so which means every 9 seconds, one skincare set will be sold. And this one also sold so many boxes. That's why we celebrated, I think, beginning this year. So other than that, we do have lots of product that people can use daily basis. That is a key. Daily basis is a consumable product. So once the consumers fall in love with that product, they will become lifetime customer. Since they will become lifetime customer, making passive income in Atomy is possible. So you have to make a connection. Because some people, yeah, I understand Atomy products are great, but how is it related that I can make a passive income? Atomy dealing with the daily necessities that people need to use it every day. So some people need to buy every month or every 3 weeks. And something they need to use it while they're alive. And if they cannot find any product in better quality, which means they are going to purchase Atomy product for their entire life. And not only for them, for their whole family. That lead us to create passive income in Atomy. So when you think about whole links together, I mean, if you connect everything together, you're going to get a goosebumps how it is possible for you to create a passive income in Atomy. Right? Why Atomy is possible? Besides providing us absolute quality product at absolute price, company provide us with a learning program. Another word we call it as a success system. So this is a one great example, great things that we can explain to people. Oh, you know what? I don't know how to present. I want to do business, but I'm not really sure how to do it. Oh, do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? Do I have to create this? Just tell them Atomy create the proven success system, right? High quality training program guided by experienced leaders. So Atomy provided already. Only thing you need to do, just plug it in. Just join all the system provided by the company, then it will help you to grow, right? Because there are people who wanted to do Atomy business, but they are a bit hesitant because they think they're lacking ability. I don't know how to share, I don't know how to present. I tell them that's something you don't need to worry because we already have a lot of resources in Atomy official website. Plus, we do have offline seminars also. So this Saturday, Friday, there will be offline seminar where where you can attend. Plus, you can tag along many people as possible. Even if you bring 100 members to the seminar, nobody's going to say anything. So that's the whole purpose of Atomy providing a system. Atomy wanted to support you to achieve success by following the system created by Atomy. So I heard it from some leaders. There are, very smart people. You know what? I can make better system, right? I can make easier system. I can make easier training program where my members can learn. But at the end, what happened? They give up. Because creating a system, it's an easy. And the system has to be something that people can duplicate. But Atomy already have a system. It's already success proven. But most success people in Atomy, every time they be on the stage, what's the one thing they say? I never miss the one-day seminar. Every Atomy system I joined. So number one success secret by the leaders, plug into the success system because Atomy already give us a lot. Atomy, we provide the fair compensation plan for all members. It doesn't mean that everybody will become successful. We need to do our portion, right? We need to plug into system. We need to use the product. We need to share Atomy to other people. We need to overcome that rejections and we need to come up from the comfort zone. That's our portion. But other than that, what company providing us, they create a system where we can equally achieve success, right? People who plug into Atomy system, people who put their passions to grow Atomy business, we all start. Doesn't matter when you started Atomy, right? When you join it Atomy, we all start in the same compensation level, right? Daily commission level. I will explain it that way. And that we all gonna finish in the same daily commission level. Okay, what's the maximum daily PB required in Atomy? What's the maximum? To make $1,200, how much daily PV you need to have? Yeah, 20 million and then 50 million, 50
Yeah.
million, 50 million is a maximum. So yeah, even if you get more than 50 million, company will not compensate for that. Company will only compensate up to 50 million. So Atomy provides, it's really, I found it really fair. And this is the one thing that I loved it also, because I never done other network marketing, but when I've been asked to join other network marketing, what's the one reason I said no, even though I don't understand their compensation plan. When I think about network marketing, I always think about this, pyramid. Only people on the top making the most. And it doesn't matter how hard I try, I will always be stay in the bottom. That was always kind of tattooed in my brain. But when I join Atomy and when I start understanding Atomy compensation plan, I always tell myself I found the right company. I really it was lucky for me to really spot this opportunity. I didn't let it go. This is one reason why people from other network marketing coming to Atomy fair compensation plan. So we call it righteous compensation plan. And Crown Master Namili from Canada, when she talked about the Atomy vision, this is the one thing that she emphasized. How many companies out there can put the word righteous in front of their company? I love this, right? That's why we can help each other. We can support each other to achieve the top together. Okay. Thanks to Tammy, since she researched about the Atomy company, she found this information, and this is also one of the reasons why Atomy is possible. You probably heard some of the network marketing company disappeared. So like imagine, for some business people, they invest their money, they invest their time to build a certain level in the business. What if a company disappeared? You're dreaming of retiring by making a passive income from that network marketing company, but company disappeared. And CEO Hangi Park himself already experiencing bankrupt the company with imkorea.com. And he knows how devastating it can be, not only for the CEO, all the employees working for the company. And now Atom is a big company, not only in Korea. How many business people we even just in now over 27 global regions, they're eyeing on Atomy and their life is relied on Atomy. So CEO Hangi Park wanted to make this company that can last for thousands years, not only hundred, thousands years. In order for him to do that, he needs to make a solid financial structure. And I didn't create it. This is just a capture from a news. There's many news titles, right? So I was searching for it, and this is one of the news title that I captured. What does that mean? Atom is ranked first in key financial stability indicators among the top 500 distribution companies in Korea. So there are five different hundred companies doing distribute. They are under distribution company, but among that, Atomy number one. And this is a quote from Seo Hangil Park. Since its founding, Chairman Hangil Park, so CEO Hangil Park, has upheld the principle of zero debt management. And I think we already know how he dealt with the manufacturers. So he explains here. He explains that in order to maintain zero debt management, Atomy implemented a daily settlement system, which which no other company has. The daily settlement system means clearing all payables and receivables each day. If you've been doing accounting or understand what it means, it's pretty impossible for a company to do this. Even if they started that way, probably they need to change it. But Atomy keep this principle until today. Just as if the company were being liquidated daily, bring the balance to zero. And CEO Hangipar always have I think 3 months or 6 months of commissions that we're supposed to receive it saved in a bank already. Right? And because of that money saved, Atomy making a interest income, millions of interest income. So where this CEO Hangi Park, where this business strategy coming from? From his failure. So let's not be afraid of fail something, right? He learned everything from his previous failing experiences. So, people want it to be perfect all the time. People don't want to try new things because they're scared of failing. If CEO Hangil Park didn't fail that IamKorea.com, if CEO Hangil Park didn't go through the life death situation, there's no Atomy. And we wouldn't have this company with a solid financial structure. So everything coming from his previous failing experience, and that also gave us an amazing lecture. Let's just give it a try. If it fails, we learn from that the failing experience, right? From the failure, we learn our lesson and move forward in another direction, right? So that's another amazing thing. What's another thing? Why Atomy possible? Atomy is a rewarding business. Let's think about the rewarding, how it rewards us in your own definition. So let's say Atomy is possible because it's a rewarding business. As soon as you see this, we see this phrase, what comes to your mind?
Maybe it's rewarding because we're making money at the same time we're benefiting from the product. We're not
Okay.
talking about the money.
Yes. Another definition of rewarding, because there's no answer for this. Just like Khalil mentioned, yes, while we're making money, we're also getting benefit from the product, right? So that also can be mean it's a rewarding business. But what's your definition for rewarding? When you saw this, what comes to your mind? So you will have a lot to share when you meet your prospect or other people. You're excited to talk about Atomy to other people. That's what people are looking. How excited are you talking about Atomy? Oh, have you heard about Atomy? Oh, you know what? I tried Hemo. It was great. People know that you're just sharing to make a new member, or you're just sharing to make the person to business partner so you can make money. So people can think in many different ways. But once people see you that you're crazy with Atomy, they want to be with you, even if they're not going to join the business with you, but they want to at least give it a try. So we need to be passionate when we talk about the product. We need to be passionate when we talk about Atomy company and the company vision. So what's the word rewarding business to you?
Well, if not to talk about the money, which is rewarding,
Mm-hmm.
when you told people about Atomy and they start taking Himo any other
Mm-hmm.
product, and
Yes.
they are very thankful to you because it helped them.
Mm-hmm.
You even forget about the money.
That's right.
It's rewarding that you could help people to feel better.
Thank you. Elena, thank you. I haven't thought about in that direction. So sharing it out to me, we're doing a great things. Because CEO Hungry Park once he mentioned, when you share ad to me, think about you're sharing a God's word. You're doing a good thing. What to lose of using ad to me product? We're not asking everybody to do business, but when we share ad to me, simply we're asking use ad to me product, and we know by people using ad to me product, it will be beneficial for them. Okay, next one, and this is the final one. Atomy operates on a single global server, and remember the first one, there's no sunk cost. There's a one main reason that I decided to join, and the second one, Atomy can grow globally. That's another reason that I say yes to Atomy, even without understanding a compensation plan. Because when I fully understood compensation, when I saw the world map, I got goosebumps because I can picture, people, people in Africa or people in China or people in, other part of the world using Atomy toothpaste. I can picture that. Even if they're not using a skincare, everybody needs to use a toothbrush, right? Everybody needs a body cleanser. Everybody needs to wash the dishes. So I picture them using Atomy product. It came to me more clear that, you know what, Atomy is really possible. It's really up to me how much I can share, how much I can convince people to join Atomy. So we have all that success factors to help us become successful. It's really up to us. Of course, it's a people business, so some people will challenge you, and some people will test your patience. Right? Doesn't matter how much you love Atomy, who are lacking in patience. What will happen? They end up giving up at Atomy. People who's not really good with a people relationship, they say, you know what, Atomy too hard. I don't want to do it. But where we don't go through that. Even when I work at the bank, I have to make a certain relationship with the clients. I have to make a certain relationship with my coworkers. Everywhere we go, unless you do, let's say, unless you're doing a work with yourself or a computer, or unless you're a writer, you don't really have to build a relationship. That's fine. But many jobs that I've been into, it all required, you need to build a relationship. Why Atomy is hard? Because it's a relationship business, right? You need to do a business with the people that who might have a completely different personality, who might have a different understanding level than you are. That's why Atomy business requires a patience. But why is it still possible? Because Atomy provides everything, right? So product, the system, the amazing compensation plan, plus this is the biggest part. Operates on a single global server. You don't have to create an ID. Since I'm in Korea, do I have to create an ID and make separate Korean line? No. The line that I already created in Canada, I can extend wherever you go. Let's say Elena goes, you know what? I want to travel Europe, so I'm gonna be staying in Spain with my friend for let's say 3 months. Elena doesn't have to stop the business that she already built in Canada. She can continue growing members in Spain. Amazing how powerful Atomy business is. Right? Your business doesn't have to stop because you are in a different region. You can still continue. And imagine, I know it's a different time, because of the time zone. Atomy decided to close Korean mid-time, so it's going for us. It will be 11. No, nowadays 10 a.m. Sometimes 11 a.m. Depends on the summertime. Some other country it will be 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Some other country it will be like 3 a.m. in the morning. But Atomy needs to close to collect all the PV collected that day. So they need to set the time. So they decided to do it the 12 midnight Korean time. They need to close it one time so they can start calculate to give a commission to the certain people who meet the requirement. According to CEO Hangi Park, he haven't found any company yet with the system. With Atomy success proven system, even without the sponsor, everybody make their success. Okay, so how amazing! One global server, more country you will be opening, so you will never know how many global members you will have it under your ID. Right? I even have one member living in Toronto, but she has more members in USA. Once more country opens, it means your global market, global consumer can grow. More consumers, what does it mean? More consumers, more higher PV, and it will lead to higher daily commission. So Atomy is possible for everybody. So how much you want to make it in Atomy? How much?
100,000.
100,000, yes. Without think, you don't have to think. Just so we think 100,000. So we are doing everything, and we are doing all this. We're going through challenges. We are okay to get rejections. We are okay to go through those tough times to make $100,000 monthly income.